네, 인천현대 제철 선수가 그라운드 에 쓰러져 있는 상황이거든요. 신재혜 선수로 보이는데요.
네, 지금 발 쪽에 통증이 있는 걸로 보여지는데요.
네. 또 이민아 선수가 미국 평가전에서 또 미국 대표팀과의 또 평가전을
네.
보면서 굉장히 또 이제 비하 선수 11명 대 이제 이민아 선수가 싸우는 듯한 그런 모습도 보였었거든요.
네, 그만큼 이제 신장 차이 자체가 평균
네.
신장 10cm 이상 차이가 날 정도로 굉장히 피지컬적인 면에서 굉장한 차이를 보였었고,
네.
하지만 그래도 선수들이 끝까지 포기하지 않고 뛰어줬던 게 굉장히 인상 깊었습니다.
아무래도 이제 신재 선수가 좀 뛸 수
네.
없다는 사인을 보내준 것 같죠?
네, 지금 이세현 선수가 준비를 하고 있는데 좀 큰 부상이 아니길 바라보겠는데요.
네, 지금은 들 것이 들어가고 있습니다. 이세훈 선수도 뭐 다급하게 준비를 하고 있는 모습이죠.
사실 이런 추운 날씨가 되면 될수록 조금 부상에 대한 위험성이 더 커지기 마련인데, 그런 것들을 이제 선수들이 사전에 얼마나 많이 관리를 하느냐도 중요합니다.
지금은 점프 동작 이후에 좀 디딤발을 딛는 장면에서 조금 부상이 있었던 것으로 보이죠.
네, 아무래도 이제 저런 장면에서 좀 디딤발을 이제 좀 예기치 못하게 피하는 그런 동작에서 잘못 디디면 좀 큰 부상으로 이어질 수 있거든요. 그래서 그런 것들에 있어서 조금씩 집중을 해주어야 할 부분도 있습니다.
지금도 신재 선수가 계속해서 일어나지 못하고 있는 상황인데 마지막 저희가 말씀을 아니었으면 좋겠습니다.
네.
이제 신재 선수가 나가고 이세훈 선수가 그라운드로 들어오고 있습니다.
지금 발등 쪽에 조금 통증을
하프레인 넘어섰고요. 고은상무 이번에도 앞쪽으로 밀어줬었는데요.
네, 지금 송세진 선수도 앞쪽으로 조금 뛰고 있었는데 그 공간에다가 넣어줬으면 어땠을까라는 생각이 듭니다.
지금 보은상무 선수가 지금 그라운드 위에 넘어져 있는 상황이고요.
네, 쥐가 난 것처럼 보이는데요.
올라온 것으로 보이죠? 지금
네, 종아리가 지금
많이 뭉쳐 있는 것으로 보이는데요.
네, 사실 이 정도 시간이 되면 선수들이 급격하게 지치는 시간이기 때문에 이런 것들을 또 잘 조심해줘야 합니다.
지금 왕지선 선수가 공을 찬 이후에 약간 근육 경련이 일어나는 상황이었었고요. 이렇게 또 이제 굉장히 지금 왕지선 선수가 힘들어하고 있는 모습이거든요.
네, 그리고 이게 또 한 번 쥐가 나기 시작하면 경기를 뛸 때 계속해서 쥐가 나는 경우도 많이 있어요. 그렇기 때문에 이제 좀 스트레칭이나 이처럼 이렇게 마사지 같은 것들을 잘 해줘야 합니다.
지금도 왕지선 선수의 모습이 보이고 있는데 이제 공을 처리할 때 저희가 육안으로 보기에도 굉장히 근육이 많이 움직이는 듯한 모습을 보였었거든요.
이게 순식간에 저렇게 한 번에 확 올라오기 때문에 저런 것들을 빠르게 내려줘야 될 겁니다.
지금도 이제 반도영 선수가 테이핑을 하고 있는 모습인데 아무래도 반도영 선수가 그 빈자리를 채우게 되겠죠?
네, 아무래도 이제 또 경험이 많은 반도영 선수가 이제 들어온다면 또 경기의 흐름이 어떻게 바뀔까라는 생각도 듭니다.
이번에는 반도영 선수가 유니폼을 또 다급하게 가지고 가는 교체를 시켜주고 있는 모습이고요. 왕지선 선수는 다행히 조금은 괜찮아진 모습이죠.
네, 아무래도 근육 경련이.
Going Russo. The space is opened up for, and Russo bought down in the box, and the referee waves play on. Tackles flying in everywhere, and now Alexander's down. Choi, and now the ref will pull it back to check on Alexander, as she grabbed her knee right away after that challenge. As Russo weaving her way through traffic, and I've seen him given for less. But tackles just flying in all over the place. So right before that tackle on Russo, what led to that break for her was a heavy challenge against Kong Chae Lim, in which Kim Hae-sung bounced off the bench and started screaming in frustration. Well, there's been the water break and then 2 injuries which have allowed the players to come over toward their respective benches. as Alexander continues to be checked on by the English training staff. Korea Republic playing their best game so far. Done an excellent job of connecting their passes, putting them together. Much more so than they had in the first two games. And this is against the team that pressures just as high and just as ferociously as Japan and the USA. And even when they are direct and playing more long ball as they had been, Korea Republic against Japan and the USA, they're doing a much better job of keeping the ball, holding it on, and waiting for more players to join into the attack. Played across, Stanway got a touch. And doing just enough was the center defender, and now Stanway is down. Because there's always that danger of getting injured when you extend your leg like that to go for a shot. And once again, both teams will come over to the benches as Stanway looks to be in some real discomfort. And that's the last player you want to see go off. Stanway is one of the most entertaining players to watch. Well, there's always that danger of something getting overextended. When you shape up to shoot, your leg is totally exposed, and so any kind of contact is going to put you into some sort of trouble. So we have a stoppage of play in the 77th minute for this injury to Georgia Stanway, who's been sensational in this tournament, and you really don't want to see this. Stanway has conducted the orchestra, but so has this career lead over England. He scored with Heinz 17 qualifiers. England are going to come back. Stanway continues to be worked on in the penalty box. John Griffiths continuing to teach, continuing to coach his side, has been excellent. He's very open with the media. He said, look, this is what we're going to do. He said other teams are going to scout us, they're going to watch us, they know what we're going to do. So there's no need for me not to say what our goals and our objectives are, how we want to play, because other teams already know it. And B, no matter what, we still have to do it and do it better. Griffiths and this whole English training staff, just like their players, have been an absolute pleasure to work with throughout the week. And this less than at least 5 minute Republic of this second half. Ball on the ground into the box. And Moon Eun-ju laid it off for Choi to sweep home. And then in the 67th minute, Stanway banged one off the post. Heinz thought she had finished off the rebound. Instead, the offside flag went up. So instead of England finding the equalizer, play continued. And less than a minute after that happened, Kim Chin-hee ran all the way through from her center back position right down the heart of the English defense and slotted the ball beyond Katie Startup. So Korea Republic looks to be on their way to their first win of 2016 after a very disappointing Asian qualifying campaign in the AFC U16 Championships, in which they went 1-1-1. Started off brightly with a 5-0 win over Iran, but then lost on an 89th minute goal to Thailand and needed a 94th minute goal to equalize 3-3 against China. And so they're getting ready for their U19 AFC Championships, which will be the qualifier for the next U20 World Cup, but that's not till August of 2017 in Thailand. South Korea doesn't have anything planned in the immediate future, but they're working on trying to get more friendlies and more training camps. And they will no doubt continue their exchange program with Japan, where both countries send their teams over to each other and they train together and play together and share ideas. Being very upfront about it, though, head coach Kim Hae-sung said, even though we have the exchange program where we have home and away sessions, when you consider the results of the program, frankly, Japan is more advanced in their ability than us. And Japan did make it through to the finals of that AFC U16 tournament, where the two finalists booked their ticket to next September, October's U17 World Cup, which will be held in Jordan. Well, Korea Republic were on the outside looking in. A reminder that coming up after this game, Japan will be in action as they face off against the United States in what, for the third year in a row, is a de facto final between the two sides, as Stanway has been put on the stretcher and is now being carried off to applause. Well, you hate to see this. Georgia Stanway has been sensational all tournament. Now has her knee in a brace and being carried off clearly under a lot of discomfort.